Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the weekly Daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1307, recorded on Saturday, March 28th, 2011. Crap we found on the internet. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by GoToMeeting. Business travel can kill your company's profits, so do more, save more, and travel less with GoToMeeting. For your free 30-day trial, visit GoToMeeting.com and use the offer code GizWiz.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Dick DeBartolo! It is week 2 of the new weekly Daily GizWiz. How are you today, sir?
I'm super, sir, and you?
I am well.
This is going to be
kind of a new theme or something?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to play it for you in a second. Dan Luters gave us a new theme, but I just was going to say this is a jam-packed show, so we have no time to waste with frivolities or making nice to each other.
Oh, yeah, you little son of a...
And so you have 3 gadgets. I have a gadget. You've got a warehouse. And I've got a mystery gadget from a mystery guest.
So it will be longer than if we did it daily.
Yeah, in fact, the whole goal here to shorten the show, fail.
Down the drain.
It's going to be the 3-hour weekly daily GizWiz. But yes, Dan Luters, who made so many of our themes, has made us a new one. He says it's, he did the original version of this. And so he's...
the Thursday theme that we love.
This is the rock and roll theme. And, when we went to weekly, it was sad because some of the daily themes were going to disappear. So he solved this. So without further ado, tune your radio dial to WDGW for the latest.
The weekly show is on. What on earth could go wrong? Now it's 6 hours long. The weekly Daily GizWiz. It just rolls off the tongue. The weekly Daily GizWiz. With more gadgets than one. The weekly Daily GizWiz. Now 6 hours too long. The weekly Daily GizWiz. It's just as dumb.
Dan Luters! The weekly daily GizWiz, now it's 6 hours too long, but it's just as dumb.
Yeah, and it's full of fluff.
It's, you know what, that song says it all.
It does.
Thank you, Dan Luters. Man, he's good. He did many of our themes. Paul Minshall, Dan Luters, Mark Blasco. And we're recovering most of our themes in some way. Somehow. Bringing them back so that you can suffer again.
In the hearts of our fans.
So is there a theme to today's gadget stick?
There is a theme. This is all things that I bought on the internet in the past 2 months. That's my theme.
That's pretty much every Turn the Tables Tuesday is things I bought on the internet in the last 2 months.
That's true. That's true. Although, people write and go, "Oh, you're so lucky. You got free stuff." And then I said, "Yes, I just did my taxes. I spent $11,000 going to trade shows."
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Yeah. No kidding. So I have something I bought on the internet too, and it's illegal in most states.
Oh my word!
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
but
this
not
is
in Petaluma, or not in California. Then I assume.
I don't know. I didn't bother checking local ordinances.
And we have a guest today.
We have a guest. This is a jam-packed show. So let's get going. Now, we showed you when we were at the Consumer Electronics Show the eyeglasses that self-focus. They do.
Yeah, well, Lee, you have to cut away from me totally so I can put my eyeglasses on.
Okay, I'm cutting away to some strange person.
Okay, very good.
In the studio. So there's a strange person sitting there. He's going to be on later. I love this. It's like when on Letterman, they go and take a picture of the green room, and there's just some guy sitting there. He's coming back. Dick, are you ready?
Not quite yet.
Oh my gosh! So the Pixel Optics stuff, by the way, they said would be in optometrists' offices in the next few months. That's I showed that on Regis too. The glasses that you touch the earpiece and they turn into readers, or when you tilt it. So he's got like a whole dresser. He's got like a whole. He's got a whole bunch of people in there dressing him.
Yes, I know. I have Myra here working on it. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Let us unveil.
Okay.
This is the next thing after the Pixel Optics, the self-focusing glasses. This is the next big thing. What the hell are you wearing?
So now, these are drinking glasses.
Drinking glass, like beer goggles.
Drinking glasses.
Wait a minute.
Right, yes. So yes. So.
Okay, folks. For those of you listening and not watching, Dick has a glass of soda in one hand, and apparently the soda is now going around his head and eyes, and then out through a straw in the back. So just basically what you're saying is these glasses are just a long ass straw formed around.
Yeah, that's from the long ass straw company. I didn't know that you knew about them. No, well, you know what is so funny is I got an ad.
Whoa!
I got an ad for these.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you all right?
I got an ad for these.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I sent out a tweet saying, these are the stupidest. And then I said, wait a minute. Glasses that are. So I went back and I bought 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. Stupid. GizWiz. Perfect.
Stupid. Yes.
What do they call?
And then I started getting it. And then I put the tweet. And then people started writing in and going, Dick, these are the funniest thing I ever heard of. I'm going to be the best uncle in the world. I bought 10 pair.
Sure.
These are stocking stuffers. And I suddenly realized it's a very funny idea. I happened to get them on sale of the day, so they were $1. But you can get them for about $3 or $3.50. And you're absolutely right. It's a big, long straw.
Wrapped around your eyes.
It's shaped like eyeglasses.
By the way, these will not improve your vision in any way.
No.
Depending on the beverage. So what's the brand name? I want to get these.
Okay.
Where do I get these? Oh, poor Dick. He can't hear me. He's encumbered. The guy is tangled up in his glasses.
Okay.
What are these called? What are they?
They are the straw eyeglasses. If you go to Amazon and just type in
well, they spent a lot of time
eyeglasses.
thinking of names for this one. Amazon.com straw eyeglasses.
Straw eyeglasses. And it should be a bunch of things from about $3 up to about $6.50.
Huh. So you mean
up?
there's more than one person that makes this?
Yeah, a lot of companies make them. Some call them silly glasses. Stupid.com calls them something else, but stupid.com, they're almost $7
Oh,
there.
forget it.
I
see quite a few. Drinking straw glasses, they're $3.19. Silly straw wacky glasses, $3 a pack. So that's not bad. You get a pack of 3 for $3.
And
That's not
I'll
bad.
put a link also in my show notes. There you go. That's what they look like.
3 units per pack, and they're only $2.94. That's pretty good. I think we'll go with that one.
Okay.
All right. So gadget number 1, wacky, silly drinking straw eyeglasses.
Exactly. Gadget number 2.
Some other piece of junk you bought on the internet.
On the internet, and this is a video presentation, a 2-minute video presentation.
Oh, man, we're really improving the production values out here,
yes,
I'll tell you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we take you now to the GizWiz studios, where Dick is about to show us a brand new gadget.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, the GizWiz with my new 32-inch telescoping magnetic tool pickup. Pick up robots in a bar as long as she's under 6 pounds. But this one has, let me just take it out of the package, this one has the built-in LED light. We like LED lights on anything. Telescoping, so let's open it. All right. So, this is great. You drop your keys down the grating of the subway. Not only can you see it with the LED light, but you can pick it up. Paper clips at the office, got them, they fall behind the desk. The bolt down on the boat or your car, the bolt rolls under the engine block. You can see it. You can pick it up. My friend Dennis, he's so sloppy.
Good-
Look
good
at all the
camera.
stuff he has left on the
Got a
floor
wrench,
here.
scissors.
Silverware. Let's try.
Silverware. Oh,
a
ooh,
knife.
look at that.
A knife.
Oh, you don't want to drop that.
Oh yeah, it just depends on do that. Let's do.
I
a
bet you could pick
spoon.
up an iPad with that.
You know, this only works in Dennis's house. All my silverware is plastic, so it probably won't work on that. Let's try something a little heavier.
Scissors? Look at that.
Scissors, nice.
Wow,
and
just
then I put
grabbed
something really
And
silly
our
down.
final item.
This is the Black & Decker electric. Oh, it's not going to happen. The electric wrench. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Now, is it gonna? Holy cow!
That's like a
pretty
2.5
good.
pound wrench.
And you know the great thing about this thing, it's under $7. So that's it. The telescoping magnetic. Ow! I have this plate in my head. This always happens. Oh, I gotta get it out. Look for more stuff on GizWiz.Biz. GizWiz.Biz. Get me a doctor.
You forgot about the plate in your head.
The plate in the head.
So it's quite a strong magnet in that thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. And as I said, for under $7, it's pretty nifty.
What is the? It's the magnetic tool pickup. Is that
The
what?
magnetic
Flashlight?
telescoping tool pickup.
Okay.
No, I'm doing all things with long names. Is the theme of this week's show.
Long generic names, but
Long generic.
There's a link at GizWiz.Biz if you want to know
There
more
is.
about that.
There is.
That's gadget number 2. Should we do one more gadget, and then we'll take a break and
Yeah,
come
we'll
back
do
with
one
our
more gadget.
mystery
We'll do
man
one
of
more
the
gadget.
hour?
And I had Myra. I flew Myra in from Queens, the Bronx. So it just was a $2 fare, but I wrote it off as a plane trip in first class.
Wow, if you put wings on a subway, it's a plane.
It is. So this is a gadget that I wish worked a lot better. And as a matter of fact, you probably would be interested in this if it worked a little better. It's from Merit Line. I don't know if you've bought any stuff from Merit Line.
No, I don't know that.
Merit Line, almost everything they ship is from overseas. The quality is rather erratic, but it is the Merit Line mini Bluetooth keyboard. So now this
Wow,
keyboard
it's small. Look at
is
that.
really nifty. It's easy to type on. The problem is, Leo, is that it pairs up and within 30 seconds, it loses the connection.
No, that's
So
not good.
I was using it with my touch, and I thought, maybe it's something in my touch. And I knew Myra was coming in today because she just picked up her iPad 2, and she got her a little bit early, and we had her pair it with her iPad 2.
See,
and
that's
the
what
same
you-
situation.
Oh, because that's what you'd want to use it with.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I went on Merit Line, and there are 15 reviews, and it's either 1 star or 5 stars. Either 1 star, it's a piece of crap, or 5 stars, this is the best thing in the world I ever bought. So my guess is that there's just no quality control, that you'll get one that works. And if it works, it's thin. It's about $20. They occasionally put it on sale for $14. But again, you probably don't want to chance it. And if you just type in Google mini Bluetooth keyboard, this same device is available under many, many different brand names.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that I know it's the same device because if you go to the website and click in download instructions, all the instructions are identical. None of the instructions have a brand name in them. So they must all buy the same device.
Sure.
So quality control is an issue. So even at $12, unless you happen to get one,
especially at
that's
$12.
yes.
I see.
Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key is that if they're selling you a Bluetooth keyboard at $12 and still making a profit, maybe there are some terrible shortcuts in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I see
Well,
a number of other companies, you're right, also sell these.
Yeah.
But it's Merit,
I
Merit Line.
wish it worked.
If you want the one that doesn't work, it's at meritline.com.
Right. Now, I noticed that Think Geek sells one. Now, theirs is $40, but theirs is designed so it's a case for the iTouch, for the iPhone 4.
Oh, okay.
So it's a case, and when you open the iPhone 4, you have the Bluetooth wireless keyboard kind of as part of the case.
Well, there you have it. 3 pieces of junk that Dick bought on the internet. Wow, Dick,
Well,
this was a theme.
Let's not judge. Let's not judge.
No, we review, but we don't judge.
No, we don't judge.
No.
We don't. We just show crap, and you decide whether it's good or bad.
That's
crap.
the Fox News motto, isn't it? We show crap, you decide. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess that contract with Fox News fell through. You being,
I'm getting a little bitter in my old age. Yeah,
that's okay.
So there you have it, folks. 3 fantastically wonderful things. The silly straw wacky glasses, the magnetic pickup telescoping.
The magnetic thing is really good. I'm going to take that down the boat.
Yeah, because you could pick
2
up.
things. One is I don't have to worry about the magnetic ruining something around my computer. And 2 is getting stuff out of the bilge is a real drag.
If you've got a bilge, you need the magnetic telescoping flashlight
bilge, a marine
tool.
telescoping magnetic bilge cleaning
Flashlight
LED lighting
tool.
telescoping.
By the way, you thought you snuck that by me, but you picked up an electric wrench?
Yeah.
Are you going to do that sometime?
Yeah. I think I may have in the old days, but I'll look back and see if I didn't. Oh yeah, I have the electric
An
wrench.
electric wrench.
I mean, why would you want to go and take that little knurled knob and have
So
to
much
go
work.
like that?
So much
when
work.
you could do it electrically.
And finally, the Merit Line mini Bluetooth keyboard that doesn't work. That's in the name, by the way. That doesn't work.
No, the real name is that may or may not, because some samples are getting out that work.
So it's the crapshoot mini Bluetooth keyboard.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. The Vegas style magnetic pickup. The Vegas style Bluetooth keyboard. So now I understand that we are actually getting tech guests from the outside to counteract my 3 gadgets.
It got so bad, Dick, that I actually had to get a special visitor from the Midwest. He will join us. Yes,
Karnak.
Karnak will be here. He will join us in just a moment. But first, I want to mention our friends. You know them well. It's Citrix.
Oh, yeah.
Who have kindly agreed to sponsor this show when no one else would.
Pray they don't listen to it.
You know what? We love Citrix. In fact, I did a GoToMeeting meeting yesterday. In fact, I'm going to do, I guess it's safe to announce, a very special GoToMeeting in June where I'll be talking about the future of work. We'll give you more information about that. GoToMeeting is just a fantastic product that lets you travel less but get more done. Look, we all have clients and colleagues all over the place, whether it's China, Kazakhstan, or just St. Louis. And you could, of course, travel and meet them, and sometimes you need to. Nothing like pressing the flesh, but it's also very expensive. That's why for day-to-day meetings, instead of boring old conference calls, I use GoToMeeting. GoToMeeting allows you to get more done, spend less time traveling. It makes presentations more dynamic, great for sales. Your client doesn't have to have it installed at all. You send them an email. It says, let's schedule a meeting. It schedules it in their calendar, gives them a link, gives them a call-in number, because, by the way, this includes teleconferencing and voice-over-the-internet conferencing for free. So when you join a GoToMeeting, when your client joins a GoToMeeting, they can use their phone and call in. But when they can go to GoToMeeting.com, click the link there, downloads the software, shows your screen, and says, do you want to call in or do you want to use your computer's microphone and speaker? Because we could do it that way, too. They even have an iPad version absolutely free. It's just the slickest thing for meetings. $49 a month, as many meetings as you want, as long as you want. Compare that to just the cost of one business trip. You'll see why GoToMeeting is very, very popular. Sales, product demos, training, collaboration, design, any kind of conference call just gets that much better with GoToMeeting. I want you to try it free right now for 30 days. Go to GoToMeeting.com and use the promo code GizWiz. GoToMeeting.com. There's a try it free button at the top there. Click that and promo code GIZWIZ. Do use that promo code so that they know that despite the quality of gadgets and the entertainment value of the show, you actually heard their commercial. Or, if you hate this show, just say TWiT. GoToMeeting. Say GizWiz. Go to meeting.com, click the try it free button. GIZWIZ is the promo code. We thank them so much for their support on the Daily GizWiz show. You know what we got to get Dan Looters to do?
Yes.
Is to write us a special guest star theme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, we have a little jingle I could play. I'll play this. This is a little jingle for in-studio surprise guests.
And special guest, insert name here.
See, that way I can use it for everybody. Bob Heil is here. Hey, Bob, good to see you. Bob is just a great guy. You know that microphone you use there, Dick, in front of you?
Yeah.
That's a Heil mic.
I know it is.
Yep.
I'm proud to speak into it.
It's a Heil PR40. Bob was a rock and roll, actually started as an organist. There's a connection here. In fact, the reason I wanted to get him on the GizWiz, Bob's mentor as playing the organ in the theaters was
Stan Can. And Stanley was on the Tonight Show 77 times. I understand he was the most appeared guest there with all of his gadgets and things that didn't work.
Yes,
his gadgets did not work.
Yeah, it was Stan No Can.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
Right? And everything.
Yeah. Well, he was a great theater organist, and I was his student and protege, starting playing at the Fox Theater when I was 15, and still do. Just did a concert here, last year or so in Sacramento, and we play theater organs around the country when we get time. But that's how
are you part? Is that the Underground Theater Organization?
No, it's the ATOS, the American Theater Organ Society. And,
okay.
Yeah, the situation there is that's how I learned to listen. That's very important, tuning and voicing these crazy pipe organs. And that's really what's brought me through my life was being able to mentally dissect things that you hear. And the microphones, of course, have been the last 8 or so years of my life in this industry. We've been building them for ham radio since 1980. But that's been it. And also one of my claims to fame, Dick, is the talk box from the famous Peter Frampton. And
when
Joe
Frampton played, he built that.
Well, that's the Heil talk box. I gave that to Frampton for a Christmas present in 1974, and you can write the rest of that history. And Joe and I figured out how to do that back in 1971 for Rocky Mountain Way.
He would do a kind of a wah-wah almost with that, yeah. But this is the gadget now. So we kind of gave this away, Bob. But,
Not really.
But show us we gadget, and we do this sometimes with Dick. Dick and try to stump me. Here's the gadget, Dick. See if you can figure out what this is.
Figure out what this.
What the heck is that? I'll describe it. There's a kind of a canvas strap, and then there's a electrical wire coming off of it with a jack.
Okay, is it just a body mic?
That's close.
It's close. This was the original talk box. However, it really was one of the throat microphones from 1939 that they would place on their throat because the cockpits in these airplanes were so noisy. They would plug this into the system so they could hear each other in the tower or whatever. And then you always see these World War II movies.
Yeah, in the movies, they're pressing their throat.
Pressing their throat so they could get more volume. Well, Alvino Ray, who was a guitarist and W6 UK, he was a ham radio operator. He passed away a few years ago. We used to speak on 20 meters almost every day with a bunch of guys, one of them being K6DUE, who was an NBC correspondent, Roy Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Every day. Anyway, he took this.
Bob, do people still use these for anything?
No, because
we got better mics.
Yeah, a lot better. But what happened, Dick, is he would put this on his wife's throat and put her behind behind a
How
curtain.
many times have I wanted to do that? I
Put her behind the curtain, and he would plug the output of his guitar amp in here. This wasn't then an input; it was receiving an output. And as his guitar played and she would sing, her voice would resonate at the guitar frequency.
So the guitar's coming into a speaker that's strapped to her throat, which then and then she can vocalize out of her mouth that sound.
She would do like la la wah wahs, and then her throat would change as he would play the guitar. And that stayed like that until 1950 when Pete Drake, a famous steel guitar player, took an 8-inch speaker and a funnel and did a thing called Forever.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, no, he used it on his very famous song called Forever Yours.
Oh, yeah.
And Joe Walsh rented that gadget to actually do in the studio with Pete Drake, Rocky Mountain Way. But we were designing his sound system to do that tour for his new band, and we're laying on my floor one day, Christmas Day, about 71. He said, how are we going to do that? And so Joe, his road tech manager, Crinkle, we went to my plant, and we figured out how to take a 250-watt JBL driver and build ourselves a pass filter, low pass filter, put all this stuff together, and then, bingo, a big old hose in your mouth, and away we go. All the guitar sound comes up through that. And
So
that
there's
was-
the image of it. This is the Heil sound. Do you still sell these and make these, or is
Well,
this?
we sold the rights to Jim Dunlop right over here in Benicia, and they're still made in Benicia
I'll be
exactly the way we did in those
darned.
days. Yeah.
But Peter Frampton still travels around with his Heil sound.
Well, he carries it kind of as a keepsake. He said it made his career. So there's a great little video on our website with Peter and I. We sat down last year in Nashville and talked about the old days. And he will admit that that's what changed his career and kept it going.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to see that video, there's also a Charlie Daniels interview
Charlie
there
Daniels also.
with Bob Heil. That is on his website, Heil.
It's good to see you. after all these years.
SOUND.
We
That's great. Peter, it's funny. Peter doesn't have the long hair anymore,
no.
but then neither do I. So.
Neither do I. I had hair down to here too.
Did
but-
you too? Oh,
Yeah,
be darned.
but that's okay. All better.
Hey,
now.
hey, Bob, are there any big theater organs in New York City that you ever come into play?
No, but I need to. Radio City, of course, is still going, but there's several other small ones that are there, and I need to schedule.
I believe the Beacon Theater
The Beacon,
has one on
that's
7.
right.
Yes.
Yep, but I need to come in and do some more.
Hey, maybe
concerts.
you can help him with that, Dick, and get Bob Heil to perform in New York City. I'd sure like to
That
see
would
that.
be fun.
We have
You can perform at Disneyland.
Disney. Do you have an organ?
Yeah.
Pass.
Cough. Hit the cough drop button. Hit the cough.
I
button.
didn't even know where I was going. So Bob has made some CDs. This is the one that you're playing at home because you have a very nice organ at home. But there's another CD which I have somewhere. I probably took it home of you playing on which organ is
That was
is
in the Lincoln Theater. in
Oh,
Belleville.
that's something. That was really something. Yeah.
And that also had some stuff from my Hammond organ days.
Yeah. The
Fun
B3.
stuff.
Well, it's so nice to have Bob Heil in studio, and thank you, Bob, for the great microphones you do for us. We wouldn't sound nearly as good. In fact, Dick and I'd probably sound as bad as we ought to sound without the.
I can't
Heil.
wait for all the new stuff down the street. We're going to do lots of fun things. And
Yeah, Bob's going to help us in the new studio, Dick.
somebody asked a question.
Great.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a
So
question
you're
a while
going with
ago.
the idea of more than one mic.
We thought one mic would be enough, but Bob Bob convinced us
said,
otherwise.
Leo, I don't see that happen.
Not for
So I'm
10,000
glad you-
square feet.
I'm glad you brought in an expert.
Well, one of the issues we had is that, when we're sitting at a table, as I am and you are now, this is great, the Heil PR40 on an arm. But if you're standing up or moving around, you can't very well take your arm. Well, actually, I might take my arm with me. But I think it's probably better to have a microphone that's wireless and portable. So Bob's going to actually, he doesn't sell mics like that, but he's going to help us and make something like
Right,
that.
Line 6 has a new digital transmitter, and we have the top, the screw on it, and bingo, it's great.
Show us you actually have the top that Justin Bieber uses. Do you know that Justin Bieber uses Heil microphones?
Really?
I don't know if that's something to be. You should also carry Underwood and a lot of. In fact, Carrie carries that beautiful red custom painted Heil mic. Oh, you lost it. No, there it is. There's the Justin Bieber. So Justin uses that. Mm-hmm. He screws that onto a wireless top. So if you see Justin, how'd you get the Justin Bieber deal?
They come to us.
They know.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows now.
Yeah, their sound man, they just know. And he was at the NAB party last year, not Justin, his engineers. These guys,
We're going to this party.
all of the engineers that are out there on the road,
They know now.
they're all changing their microphones quickly because the stuff works. The best thing about it is the rear rejection. They don't get all this
Right.
trash from the back. But this is a very cool thing, and we make it in all different colors.
Can you help me to get this trash from the back out of here? Because it's just really.
Yeah, we can put him out of phase.
I knew when he said that. I said,
You knew there was
"Somehow,
something coming."
somewhere, I'm going to get the front end of that comment.
We can have an out of phase button.
Yeah, I have that. There's a red mute box that says mute Dick.
Yeah, but that mutes you.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to we want to build a GizWiz phase button.
Take him out of phase.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
No, we're
the first
teasing.
time I meet the man, and already he's trying to get
We're
me
just
out
teasing.
of the TWiT business.
No. Hey, Dick, it's time for my gadget. You ready for Turn the Table Tuesday?
Yeah.
Even though it's Saturday?
Table turkey.
It's a Turn the Table turkey time.
Leon looks under his desk to find some crap to share.
Oh, yeah.
Says, put that fork away. It's Turn the Table Tuesday.
Turn the Table turkey. Yeah, well, we got to modify that one as well. So, Dick, this is illegal, I'm pretty sure, in most states. They actually had to sneak it into the country. Labeled.
Well, let Bob and I guess.
It's labeled. Well, it's not going to be so hard to guess, but I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
It was labeled as a diode when they shipped it in the country. They're made in China. And I will show you a picture. I will show you it, but not operational. And you could tell me what it is. I think you're going to be able to guess. What do you think that is?
Oh, is it another microphone?
Kind of looks like a mic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I won't show you the writing on the side because it says what it is on the side. But I'll tell you what, if I press this button right here, you'll know what it is.
Oh.
It is a laser, a wicked laser.
Oh, Wicked makes wicked stuff.
Have you played with wicked lasers?
We had I think it was ABC News. Yeah, it was ABC News. They have a flashlight, Leo, that can fry an egg.
I'm pretty sure these are.
And we did it. I mean, the flashlight's like $500 or $600, but it is so hot, and the battery pack lasts, I think, 6 minutes.
This is not quite that. This uses AA batteries. It will last you months. It is $80, but it is a very powerful green laser. Now, and they warn you, it comes with a whole bunch of stuff, including safety glasses. You would definitely not want to aim this into your eyes. They come with, it's a green laser, so it comes with red safety glasses, which will block the green light. So, they recommend you wear these. It also comes with some other stuff. There's a tripod and a little mounting device, because it's hard to hold this steady. But they also say, and they're very clear in the instructions, it is a felony. It is a violation of the Homeland Security Act to use this, to aim this into the sky again and use it against a jet. It could bring a jet down.
Yes.
I'd be very, very careful with this. It was a gift for my son for Christmas. Now, here's the other side of this. We ordered this in October, hoping it would come in time for Christmas. It didn't come till March.
Oh, okay.
So if you buy something from Wicked Laser, I don't know exactly how it works. My sense.
What would the use be for it that you would need the tripod?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay. It was an option, and you bought it.
It's part of the kit. What you would do is you'd mount it. You'd put this with the tripod on this, and then you'd have a very steady aim. And I'll give you an example. Okay. And the reason I got it for my son is not so he could tease the cat or mess with his friends, but because it's actually a little science project. This is coherent light. It's not very powerful. I think it's
the only thing on the show that is coherent.
It's the only thing on the show coherent, exactly. It's a 200 milliwatt laser. Now, you can buy 1 watt lasers, but this is the laser pointers that you're getting in the store for PowerPoint presentations, for instance, are maybe 2 milliwatts to 20 milliwatts. This is 10 times at least to 100 times stronger. They come in a variety of colors, red, green, or purple. I like the green. It says never, and they're very clear, don't point this at people, animal, or vehicles. Be careful because police officers see a laser pointer and they know lasers are used for targeting sometimes. They might shoot at you. It is impossible to hide with a source of this. It goes right back to you, so don't use this for. But Henry and I have done some experiments. Don't watch. For instance, actually, John Slanina, if you'd bring me a glass of water and a wine glass, I could play with that a little bit. You know who turned me on to this? Steve Wozniak. Watch, I'm gonna shine this into. I have a glass Tech TV paperweight. I'm gonna shine it into the paperweight, and what happens? I don't know if you can see this, but it fills the room with sparkles everywhere. If you aim it at a diamond, it's a great way to see if a diamond is real, because it will refract off the facets of the diamond and just do some amazing.
Wow. Don't let Jen see that.
Well, I did already. We played with her diamonds.
Oh, so she knows it's not real. Okay.
It is really fun to play with this. At night, it's really fun because this thing goes for miles. But again, you got to be very careful because, Wozniak Steve told me that his son got arrested by the FBI.
Yeah. You know, Leo, there's a pilot in the chat room who just said, again, that they can be deadly.
Deadly. You could bring a plane down because what happens, the same thing happens if you shine this. Oh, look, we got a nice big diamond. Let's see. Sarah Heil has lent me her diamond. Man, Bob, you must be doing well. Holy cow, that thing is huge. All right. Now watch this.
That takes 2D batteries.
Wow, look at that. Can you see how that's filling the refractions are just filling the room.
Wow. You can actually read that. Look at deposit 5 cents. I'm not sure that's a real diamond.
Sarah, I'm glad you gave me this. This is fantastic. But you can see why you might want to put this on a tripod. Because you'd want to have a steady light. It's a great science experiment. I use this to explain physics concepts with my son, the idea of coherent light and so forth, and to play around inside. I don't let him take it over to his friends or make his friends crazy, and I made him promise never ever to aim it into the sky, because of course, in fact, Woz told me that what he would like to do is sit in the back seat of a car and aim this at the mirror of a car in front of them, and it's so bright and it bounces off so much light that all of a sudden the car fills with green light. The driver can still see, but he thinks he's being taken by Martians, and so I don't recommend this. I don't know. This may well be illegal in many states, but wickedlasers.com. It is $80. I have to say, it's a great science project. And boy, thank you, Sarah, for lending us the diamond, because you can see the amazing refractions that come out of a diamond. And you can't really tell. If I turn off the lights, maybe you can tell, because the studio, but the whole studio lights up with green refracted light. It's just really fun. Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Woz was the one who turned me on to this. It's like prom, says Bob Heil. Isn't that pretty? So, kind of fun. It's a small laser. It's not very expensive. And, it's dark in here. Wait a minute. Let me turn the lights back on. And thank you, Sarah. That's great. I'll give her back her ring. Wickedlasers.com. But, again, don't order it if you're on a deadline.
Yes.
I've been told that sometimes it comes right away. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. It's a little of a mysterious thing. There are other companies that make these. I do think they make them in China. And ship them into the United States. And one of the things that can hold them up is customs not thrilled when they see these coming in the door. I'm not sure on the legality. Do not, please, ever aim these at aircraft. You will be arrested. It is very easy to figure out who you are and trace that light back down to its source. As Steve Wozniak's son learned. He's fine, by the way. They got him off, but he wasn't intentionally doing anything bad.
Bright lights can cause dazzling or distracting effects that can temporarily...
That's exactly what Wozniak does, so I'm not going to show that video. Anyway, There you go. That's my gadget. Isn't that fun? I will not aim this at a camera because it would just... But, I mean... whoops, wrong end. Put it in my mouth.
Oh, my word.
See how bright it is. I mean, it's intensely bright.
Got a little cavity there, Leo. Third tooth on the left. There you go. Oh, you fixed it. You did it. Wow, that really works.
It's been yeah. I could cook an egg with this. All right, so that's my TTTT. That means there's only one thing left for the show. We have so many special guests and so forth that we decided not to. We'll save a Mad Minute for next week, but we do have a warehouse. Are you ready for...
Yes, absolutely.
Warehouse Friday?
Yes.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Hello. Oh, I can't see this.
I blinded him.
That's amazing. You're in Petaluma.
All the way
and
across the country.
Feel it.
Yeah,
wow.
It's an amazing thing. What do you got for us today, Dick?
You know what? I have a neat little camera that you may have actually bought back 1975. The Raleigh A110. Did you have one of these?
The Raleigh? No, I don't. But this is like a
was
spy camera.
This was advertised as the world's smallest pocket camera. It used, Kodak had come out with the 110 cartridges. And so this camera, you pulled it open, and when you pulled it open, the lens and the shutter were exposed. It also advanced the film to the next frame.
These are famous, these Rolleis. R-O-L-L-E-I. Yes, yes.
31 years ago, this was $300. A Carl Zeiss 23 millimeter Tessar lens.
What kind? It used like the Advantix kind of film, or
no? There's a special cartridge, 110 cartridges.
It's a 110,
which are no longer made.
Right.
But I did a little research. The last one was made about 3 years ago. But people have put them in freezers, so you can still buy the cartridges. But one company I went to, this is what their website says. Before you order a cartridge, it says, some rolls may have great color. Some may have strange colors. Some may have bizarre colors.
Some may not be
Some may have
developable.
rotten colors. None will have uninteresting colors. You have been warned. So this is the disclaimer before you order film for this camera.
Holy moly.
Now, Leo, if you go to GizWiz.Biz, I actually found 2 photographs from this camera.
Really?
That I shot in 1975. Yeah, I shot some digital photos last night that I cannot find, but pictures from 31 years ago.
Oh, these train pictures. Look at these. You took those?
Those 2? Yeah, with this little.
Those are actually quite good.
A110. They're not bad.
Now one is square and one is not square. Was it a square photo or?
Leo, I think it was just the way my scanner cropped it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's basically 16 millimeter film that's in here, so you could get a fairly decent 5x7 out of that. But maybe a so-so. There you go. There's
That's the frugal photographer. Yeah, it was Instamatics used this, the 110. I remember this.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a very high-end camera.
Was it sepia when you shot it, or is it black and white?
Yes, yes, it is. No, it was actually a sepia tone. I think when I had it developed, I thought that would look good.
I love it.
I think
these
it
are
was.
beautiful.
And they've changed slightly. I have always loved trains, and I took a train up the Hudson River, and these are shots out the window of the train. And then the picture of the train itself is the top one. So not bad.
It's too bad you can't get film because it looks like it's a pretty cool.
You can get film, but as I said,
not good film.
Not good film.
Right. Because film wears out.
The film wears out, and a very bizarre way for flash is, I don't know where it is. There's a little unit that clicked onto the end of this camera, and then it took flash cubes.
Oh, the cubes. So this was really their version of the Instamatic.
Exactly. And the cube, if you never saw a cube,
yeah.
It had four bulbs in it, and you would flip it. Yeah. And so
wow,
there you go, 1975, and that website, frugalphotographer.com, has some fun information on a lot of the very early cameras.
Very cool. It's letter time.
Here come the GizWiz letters now.
Everybody.
Here come the Giz.
Oh, yeah.
I said the GizWiz letters now. Oh, yeah.
Now, Dick, I'm going to set up a little demonstration with the laser here while you read us a letter from one of our fans.
Okay.
Yes, another complaint.
Our friend Mike Wells, who last week is a guy who sent me an email every day telling him how depressed he was about the show going
Great.
weekly.
Great.
You'll be happy to know that Mike Wells writes, I saw the new show yesterday.
And I'm
It was
still
like,
depressed. No.
No. I'm more depressed than ever. No. Saw the show yesterday. It was like a miracle cure and a virtual shot of penicillin.
Aw.
And since you featured my letters, it was really incredible. It even cured athlete's foot I had for years. My kids thought it was cool. Even my senior in college that had started his own podcast said, maybe he'll let me now be a guest. My wife thought it was cool. She, who harassed me for years about being a devout listener to the Daily GizWiz and many other TWiT shows, she on numerous occasions accused me of having a man crush on you and Leo.
A man crush?
Yeah, little did she know my man crush is really Alex Lindsay.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Anyway, love the new show. Thanks for giving cool creds with my kids, Mike Wells. And Lee, I'm just going to refer to a letter we got a while back. Now that I won't be doing an April Fool's show, I just want to remind people that still, at great expense on my behalf, you can visit euroclub.com, URO-club.com.
Why would I do that?
Digivina is still up and around, DIGA-Vina, VINA.com.
Oh, these are all great sites.
Great past April 1st shows. And, of course, the ever-popular spearhat.com.
The Euro Club, which of these is real, by the way?
Euro Club is the real club.
It's an actual site. Yeah.
Yes, right. And I meant to say Euro Mug, URO-mug.
And then,
not
of course,
by the same company that, there you go, Spearhat.
Spearhat. We talked about this, and it's great.
I wanted to do that on Regis during Toy Fair, and Michael Gelman said, no, people won't get the joke.
They won't get it.
Michael, you tell people that it's a spear that kids play with and have to throw fruit and catch it on it? You kidding me?
He probably knows his audience better than
yeah, that you're absolutely right.
And here's the
There's
Euro mug. Yeah.
Euro Mug, right?
Well, we should just do a show on April Fool's Day. I hate to lose that.
Yeah. Well, Rick Allen had Rick Alley had suggested we get twins this April 1st.
Oh, yeah, we were going to do a whole thing.
Right. Well, I was going to have a twin sitting next to me, and you were going to have a twin sitting next to you.
We could do it the day after.
Well, it's sort of spoiled now. Besides, with everything you have going on, where are we going to find
time for twins?
We're especially find twins where one lives in New York City and one lives in Petaluma.
I don't know. Right. Well, happy April Fools, everyone. We'll be back, Your Fools for April, next Saturday. Every Saturday, we do the show live at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time at live.twit.tv. And the audio and video of the show come out shortly after that same day. And you can watch it on iTunes or the Zune store or just twit.tv/DGW. We didn't change the initials. It's still DGW. Now, you ready for a little experimentation?
Yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah. Let me turn out the lights.
Let me put on my drinking glasses to protect my eyes.
I'm going to turn out the lights. Turn on your drinking glasses.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I have in my hand, this is a glass of plain old glass of water, and I've put the laser on a tripod so that I don't have to hold it. But actually, watch this. This is amazing. It fills the room with amazing. What the heck? There we go. Because the reflections off the wall and so forth. Anyway, it's a lot of fun to play with this. You could just get some great
I could have
effects.
used that when I had my disco going.
I know. This would have been cool. Dick, we've had some fun. Thank you to Bob Heil for visiting us. We really appreciate your coming in, Bob. I'll give him some light. There we go. Thanks to Sarah, too, for providing the diamonds used in this episode of the Daily GizWiz.
Home Shopping Network on Mondays. You get the Best Buy.
Does Sarah sell stuff on Home Shopping?
No, but that's where I bought that, is Home Shopping.
Oh, very clever. Very clever.
You get free earrings on Monday.
It's Free Earring Monday to Dick DeBartolo for and with his drinking straw glasses. Thanks to you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the Daily GizWiz. Bye bye.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.